What's up guys, it's your boy Sinforth here. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a Roblox Strucid GFX. Before we get to this video, I'm going to show you guys check out my Roblox store or GFX store down in the description down below for GFXs. But let's get started. So I'm going to be making a GFX for one of my customers. So he asked for a robot girl, if you know, it's this skin right here. And I normally pose it in Blender because I have rigs, but since I don't have a rig for this one, we're just gonna pose it right in Studio. If my mic sounds different, it's because I'm using the capturing mic system, not the voice recording app itself. So if it sounds pretty weird, the recordings with the mic is with the recording. So let's just get started. So now we're gonna pose it. I use this plugin called Moon Animator. You can probably use the latest one, but I still have the old one called a Weld Edit. So we're just gonna, pose it real quick. So we're gonna do the legs right like that. Wanna make sure the legs are kind of spread out. Like that, and if it looks like this, like looks attached, we can just put it close to it like right there and done. So don't worry about that for now. Just keep rotating your stuff. So this is like kind of like a alternative way for rigs if you don't have any, but you need to use like any posing thing. So I'm not really good with this, so if I don't sound enthusiastic, I literally just woke up from my nap. So the scene's pretty decent right now. So adding the finishing touches to this thing. Jesus, her hands are huge. Can I mess with the hips? Oh snap, what the heck? Okay, that was weird. Okay, so after we're done with that, we're gonna fix the head and the hair. We're gonna move it. Oh snap! We do that again. So I'm gonna click it. If you don't know how I did it, just press head, hold control, like press head, hold control, and then press that. Or if you wanna hold this one and that one, it would select all of that. So if I press head and then I hold shift, it's gonna press that, but just do control, doesn't matter. Just like that. So that's what we got. Again, we're gonna fix the arms and the hands, just like I said. So left hand and left lower arm. If you wanna fix it so it doesn't look weird. You can also fix it in Blender, but we don't do it in Studio. Make it easier. I got her because I got class in like an hour, but editing takes time, so. Oops. Well, if I undo it, it's gonna mess up with the pose, so I'll just do it manually. show. If you're wondering why I add this part right here, it's because this is at the origin, so when I import it in Blender, it would be in the very middle. If you want to mess with the head again, you can. So we're gonna do rotate, like something like that, but yeah, you probably do like that. So that's the basic pose that we got for the joint. So now, if you want to export it, you want to click it, right click, and then press export selection. And then you want to select your designated place. My recommendation is using your 3D objects. You're gonna just say robot, skin, whatever. And now we're gonna go to Blender. Alright, so now that we're in Blender, I am using Blender 2.8. If you are using 2.79, you should check out my speed art video that I did, where if you can just watch where I did that. But I'll probably make a video doing 2.79 because I currently have it right now, but we're going to use 2.8 for this video. So what we're going to do is we're going to import it. So I'm going to go to File, Import, and make sure it's OBJ. Now you want to go to where you saved your model at, and where's it at? Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, so there we go. So what I have to do, here's a little tip that I like to use. Before you do anything, make sure you press Object, Set Origin, Origin to Geometry. Because if you do that, when you click this, it will be at the very center, which is going to be easy for you to move your thing. So you want to go here. There you go. Give me a second. You want to move this to the middle. The reason why this is really helpful is so you know what your thing looks like. You have multiple windows, which I think is pretty cool. So we're gonna post the camera bit. Why is the camera so fast? Okay. So I'm gonna click this on here. It should show me the okay. It should do this automatically. I think if I press render. Oh wait, it's an Eevee. Yeah, make sure you change. Okay, so you go to the first camera. You go to the camera icon. Change render engine to cycles. Do that. It's gonna look bomb stupid. Do here. Alright, so what you wanna do is you wanna. Oh crap. Oh wait, hold on. Let me redo that. Sorry. Okay, before you actually do it, I messed up. I'm sorry. So you wanna click geometry and click split by group, and when you do that, you can click multiple body parts all together. I'm sorry. So if you messed that up, my fault. So make sure you wanna do that. There you go. See, it's way different than before. You also wanna do okay, same thing. So what you wanna do is I think this is all in all in one texture. So you're gonna press X, new, do base color, little circle. You wanna click image texture, click click Mr. Gray texture. Oh, I put it for my plugin, so it's gonna say that for me at least. Hit a little trick. If you this saves me a lot of time. So what you do is it's called material one. So when you click on a new body part, make sure you click this. When you click this, it will go to the material and go to Because if you click this material, just do this for all of your stuff. So I just noticed when you are rendering, right? I mean, when you put the object, you can see the skin kind of looks all white. It has a little glare stuff. So how to fix that is you want to press, you want to click all the body parts, just like so. And then when you do that, when you do that, what you do is you go down here and you see specular. If I mess with it, it turns up, make it all the way down, and it looks normal just like that. So you don't want that white stuff, that glare or whatever. I don't know what that is, but you don't want that, you know, in the way. So now that we have this, now we're gonna get ready for the camera posing. Right here. Alright, but before you do that, make sure you go to the second joint, like a picture icon, and then you want to change your resolution to 1280 on the first one, 720 on the second one. You don't have to mess with the resolution, but what I do is I do 150%, because it gives it more of a better quality. I got 40 minutes left. Alright, what the heck is this? Okay. If you want to slow down the camera speed, you just scroll wheel. Up is to go faster, down is to go slower, like that. You might want to press, you want to press N, and then you're gonna, oh wait, that's the joint. Hold up. Make sure you click your camera. Hold up. We're gonna go to the second one right here, and then you can click it. So make sure it's yellow. If it's yellow, it means you selected it. All right. Press N. It will bring up this tool, and then you can change the rotation and everything. So we're gonna. Yeah, so here's another camera tip. You're gonna go to the camera icon, and you're gonna click camera. And if you want to change the field of view, what you would do is you would see this right here, it says size. You wanna move your mouse to the right, and you can use right or left, mess with it, whatever you want. A little tip that I found out myself. Now let's add our gun. So my customer said he wanted a pistol, I believe. Let me check. Okay, so he wanted a pistol. I'm gonna give him a deagle, probably one of the most common guns in the entire game. So we are going to import it. So we're gonna do object. I have this pack, so I have like pretty much all the stuff. So weapons, and I'm gonna look for my deagle model. Most of these guns are in the studio. I just have this in a folder saved to my computer, so I don't have to bring up studio every single time. So I'll just bring it to join. Also, if you import a model, like if you import your model that's far away, like hold up, make sure you group it, like you, hold up. Excuse me. Okay. I think you press Control E. Wait, no, Control J. Okay. So when it, if it spawns all the way over there, click Object, Geometry to Origin, and now we bring it to the middle, and then we have a deagle. So we want to put it to his hand. Well, her hand. Sorry, just want to one, whatever. And you want to rotate it. The rotate system is way better on here than 2.79 because it's easier. Because when I'm on 2.79, I'm trying to rotate. I have to do it from like a certain angle, which can be very annoying sometimes. So I just think that's kind of stupid. Normally, if I have a ray, I can bend the fingers, but since I can on this one, I'm just leave the hands the way it is. There's a way you can do wireframing, which is basically editing and then selecting it, but I'm not gonna do all that, especially in this tutorial. I think it was so big. What the heck? Alright, we can show the camera angle again. Like this. Not too low. I'm trying to. Oh snap! I'm messing up with the jar. Oh, this is actually a pretty good one. I'll put a camera angle. Well, you can do whatever camera angle you want. Oh god, that arm game is crazy. If you wanna choose more than one body part, just click one of the body parts and then hold shift and then click again, just like how you can press control. So now we're just gonna move the head a little bit. Well, that's actually a pretty good angle. Okay, that's a really good angle. Alright, so now we have our posing ready, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to here, the first joint, click film and click transparent. And when you do that, we add the HDRI, we won't get the background. Speaking of that, before you start anything else, make sure you guys use HDRIs. Basically, they give you good lighting, so you need them. They are very important. So what you want to do is you want to go to the world right here. I will give you my favorite HDRI and a link in the description down below, so download that. Make sure you download the 4K one, it's the best one, no cap. So what you're going to do is you're going to click color, click the circle, you want to do environment texture, open, and then go to where you saved it, and you want to select it. And what you do is click rendered, just let it load a little bit, and then we have our lighting right here. You press A, select everything, and then you can move it around. Oh, that's why it looks weird. The light is still, it's still right here. You can delete that. That's why. I was like, yo, why does it look the same? Like, it doesn't even change. Make sure you delete the so you find good light. Usually I add buildings, but with this particular camera angle, there's like pretty much no way. So now what we're gonna do is click here and then click GPU compute. And what this do, it makes your rendering time a lot more faster. So what the heck? Where'd all my stuff go? Okay, there we go. So after that, we're gonna do our REM lighting, which is how to get the lights right behind you, kind of. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna press Shift and A, and then click, go to Mesh, and then click Plane. And make it kind of skinny, but not too long, because it's just gonna. Right there, but not too close. Alright, so what you do, if you wanna have the effect, you go to this ball here, the object, what's it called, object, right? Material, yeah, the material, whatever. I call it object, whatever. Click new, and what you do is you go where it says the click emission. Recommend. And it should come up. So there you go. Have you running, but what you do? So click here. There's object properties. You scroll down. You go to viewport display. Wait, no, you go to visibility. Where it says camera, you want to click that. It's going to be gone, but the lighting will still be there. So lighting will still be there. It's just the object plane itself won't be there. So we'll move it kind of close. We have two. If we'll duplicate it, press Shift D, like that. You want to have both these. If you want to have sharper REM lighting, just make these smaller. But I recommend you doing like average size planes, just like this. And look, as you can see the little white outline that's coming from behind the character. And if you want to move it, just G and click it. And again, if you don't like the space, just right click it. And pretty much done. But I'm gonna give you some rendering settings now, some good settings. So you're gonna go here. Get rid of this. So once you do this, what you're gonna do, you're gonna click denoising. You want to put your strength at 0.7 and your feature strength at 0.6. How does this thing called denoise? You gotta look it up. It's kind of hard to explain right now, but this is what I use for like more denoising. What it does is it takes the noise away from your renders, and then once you're done, you can click override and then do 150 samples, and you're pretty much done. You have a great GFX done, and then you want to render it. I'm not gonna call the rendering process because I feel that's gonna crash my joint. So render image, and now you should wait. Alright, I'm gonna go to Photoshop right now. Alright, so now that we got the image done, what you want to do is click image and save as. Before we go into that, I'm sorry if the last recording sounded so glitchy. I literally went over it and I was like, oh my god, bro, that sounded so terrible. So if you can like just just look at what I'm doing. I'm sorry, like it was the recording mic, so like I had to turn it back off. I'm using my voice joint, so if this sounds way better, it's because I switched it to the voice app that I'm using. So please, I'm sorry. I probably do another one with the voice app joint, but yeah, if you understand what I just said, well, if you didn't understand what I said, just look at what I'm doing. You know, just just to see. I know it was glitchy. I'm gonna still add it in there anyway. I don't want to redo it. I'm sorry. I'm so tired right now. But let's. All right. You wanna go to image, save as, and now you wanna shoot. So you wanna save it to wherever you have it. So I have this joint called renders. All my renders are right here. So I'm gonna do render, because that's my customer's name. His name is Rect. If you're watching this, hello. Please buy the shirt, please. I don't want to do this for free. So you want to do save as image, and I'm gonna check and see if it's there. It should be right. Okay, it's right there. Okay, we good. So now we're gonna switch to Photoshop or whatever you guys use. Alright, so we're back and we're now in Blender. Photoshop. We're in Photoshop, not Blender. I'm sorry, we're in Photoshop. So I would do a speed art on the Photoshop part, but if you guys use Photoshop like I do, I just show you what I do with my Photoshop, whatever. If you wanna copy it, sure, whatever, but I'm using Photoshop for this one. So I'm just gonna pull up a background. I'm gonna just use a Strucid background. So I feel like this is the best background, and then entire GFX video. Like I always use this one. It's such a good background. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna press edit. I'm gonna transform it. I'm going to flip it horizontal like that. Just kind of mess with it a little bit. I forget which one should I use. Yeah, was it this one? I think it was this one. Wait, I didn't do anything. Okay, we can't get into it here. I'm gonna get a little bit of motion blur. And if you do have Photoshop, just follow what I'm doing. If you know how to use it professionally like I do. Let me do my shading first. Alright, I have to set some things up, but this is how I do my stuff. Oh wait, okay, that's not working. Okay, there we go. Well, this is pretty much how I get my shadows and stuff. It's a process called shading, and it looks amazing. Please. Also, want to do the mask. I don't know why she slammed the doors, but okay. Alright, I think that's pretty much it. As you can see, this is what it looks like before. After. It's nothing too crazy, to be honest. It's just some shadows and brightnesses and stuff. We also want to make this glow a little bit. I'm gonna get this. Change the opacity. Oh, good damn it. So I gotta hurry up. Overlay. Wanna make this a glow. Like that. And then we're gonna do Control T. Control T, right click. I think it was perspective. No, that wasn't it. What was it? I think it was distort. Yeah, distort. Just want to mess with this stuff. Alright, we have that. We're gonna add a white glow behind the render. Excuse me. I'm gonna add this part like that. There. You can probably like overlay or something. Whatever. Now for the render itself, we gotta enhance the room lighting, and I'm gonna add some inner glow. Oh, that's not the inner glow that I want. we're gonna do inner shadow first. See, just kind of enhances the stuff like that. And glow looks like a stroke. I'm gonna reset the default. There we go. Size like that, probably. And then we're gonna enhance. We're gonna duplicate it. We're gonna rasterize layer style. Oh wait, hold up. Let me remove it first, duplicate it again, and then we add the effects quick. Okay. And now we're gonna rasterize it. Take the eraser tool, erase the bottom. That. Alright. We have that. I add some particles or something. I need to hurry up. I got 6 minutes left. Dog, I have my next class. Dang, I can't find anything. Hold on, give me a minute. For some reason, it doesn't want to merge. That's fine. New screen. This is really huge in size, so we're gonna just add this. And as we're adding this, we're going to erase the tool a little bit. Make it real big. Make it big on the sides, erase it, something like that. Then we can get a paintbrush, get a bucket, and a mop for that background. And then we're gonna move the opacity. Should I do this or overlay? They both look really good though. How about I do both, right? Hold up. I duplicate this one and then I make it overlay. But that'd be too much. We're gonna add another one. I'll make this white, and we're gonna take these and just paint it over the render, just like that. Not too bright. You can do overlay like that, and then we zoom in. Edit these in. Probably like the hair. Some basic, but like just looks pretty decent. You know what I mean? We gotta add. Let me just load up past it a little bit, and then I'm gonna add my watermark. Let them know who made it. Slider right there. We're gonna hide it for right now. That's not what I'm gonna do. And now what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn the vibrance up to 100, and there we go. So that's basically how you make a thumbnail. I'm getting warning to about my storage. This is why I don't like recording. This is why I delete my videos like right after I record them, like when I'm done editing it. But that's how you do it. Now what you're gonna do is press File, Export. If you know how to export your stuff, you should know. But if you don't, this is how you basically do it. Maybe 12:8. So I want to do this just to mess with it. I'm gonna do camera filter, just to mess with, just to color correct a little bit. Shadows. Not too much. We want it a little bit too saturated. There we go. And then we're gonna export same way again. That's how you do it. So thank you guys for watching. That's how you basically make a Synthwave SC Strucid GFXs. If you want me to do more, please, I would love to do. The request is if you want me to do Fortnite GFX tutorials, please subscribe and like, comment, whatever. Yeah, this video's 16 minutes. I'm a minute late. Anyway, that's how you make it. Boom, 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 boom. Easy as pie. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.